Hi guys, in this video we're gonna implement the jump animation. Okay, jump animation. To do so we need to go to sprite. Okay, sprite and find the jump one. Okay, I have over here, so I'm going to that. Okay, this is a sprite sheet. Okay, so what we're gonna do, so single to select multiple. Okay, and pixel per unit to select 16, and then filter mode to point no filter, and then compression to none. Okay, and then hit apply. Okay, and after that open up the sprite editor. Okay, a sprite editor, you will have a automatic like this. Okay, automatic like this. What we're gonna do, we're gonna do by grid by cell count. Okay, and count how many columns and rows it has. Okay, I have three columns, as you can see, 1 2 3 and one row. So three columns, one row. I'm gonna going to slice. You have to type over here three. Okay, three, and then one, and then slice it. Okay, after that hit apply. So it will apply the whole spreadsheet, and it will cut off individually each sprite. Okay, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna select the jump 0 1 to jump 2. We're gonna select all of these. Okay, by holding down shift and lift left mouse button of your sorry, left mouse button, and then drag it to player. Okay, drag it to player. We will go to assets, and then animation, and then player animation, as you can see in the project. Okay, so we're going to animation, player animation. We're gonna select this one and save it. I'm gonna, yes, save it. Okay, save it. So we have added a jump. Okay, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna create a bool. Okay, bool parameter. If that bool is true, or if that condition is true, then we're gonna jump. So what we're gonna set it to, like, is jump. Okay, you can name it whatever you can. It should be relevant, by the way. Is jump. Okay, so we're gonna jump. Okay, we're gonna jump from player idle to player run. Okay, firstly we're gonna jump through player idle to, we're gonna right click on player idle. Okay, I'm gonna delete this. Right click on player idle. Okay, then make transition to player jump. Okay, player jump. And then what we going to do, we're gonna jump. Oh, and untick has the exit time. Big this time is the animation will play 90%. Okay, the ideal animation will play 90%, and then it will go to jump. Okay, it won't go to instantly, so we need to has exit time to unchecked. Okay, so this is will go to directly, and we don't wanna wait to transition duration, so we're gonna set it to 0. Okay, and then condition, we're gonna is jump. Okay, is jump to, we're gonna set to, we're gonna is jump condition to true, then we're gonna jump. Okay, also we need to jump player jump to player idle, or something like that. So we also right click on player jump. Okay, then make transition, go back to idle again. Okay, idle again, and select that. What we're gonna do, we're gonna and tick the has exit time as soon as we are grounded. Okay, as soon as we are grounded, we're gonna go to idle animation. Okay, as soon as we are grounded, we're gonna go to idle animation. So we're gonna transition duration gonna set it to 0. Okay, and then we're gonna go to player idle when the speed is lesser than point 0.1. Okay, lesser than, sorry, point 1, and is jump is false. If these two condition are met. Okay, is these two condition are met, so we're gonna go to player idle, and we also need to go to player run to player jump. Okay, so what we're gonna do, right click on player, and then make transition. Okay, make transition. Okay, then select the arrow. Okay, select the arrow, and untick the has exit time, and transition duration set it to 0. Okay, and then set is jump to true. Okay, is jump to true, and we also need to go back to player run state if we are running. Okay, so from player jump, so what are we gonna do? We're gonna go to the player jump and right click on them and then make transition. Okay, make transition and go back to player run state. Okay, what are we gonna do? So we're gonna check condition. Okay, firstly is ground should be for speed is should be greater than 0.1 because we are moving. So the movement speed become greater than 0.1. Okay, so that's why we are going to play a run state, and we also need to set is ground is jump to false because we are going into run state. So that's why we are setting is jump to false. Okay, so what we're gonna control these parameters. Okay, we're gonna control these parameters through script. Okay, so what we need to do, we need to open up the player script. Okay, by and we have this animator reference, so we can do that. Okay, so what we gonna do over here, am I am checking if input dot get mouse button down. Okay, if we are clicking the left mouse button and we are grounded. Okay, we are on a ground, and if we are pressing the left mouse button, what we are doing, we are calling the jump function and then setting the is ground to false because we are no longer contact with ground. We whenever we jump. Okay, so if we go to jump function, we are adding force to the y direction. Okay, adding force to the y direction, not the x direction, as you can see. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna go over here. We're gonna set, okay, we're gonna set animator dot set bool. Okay, we animator dot set bool, we need to pass the parameter, okay, as a string. So if I go to animator tab over here, as you can see is jump, you have to write same as this. Okay, so what we're gonna do is, okay, is jump, where is jump, we're gonna set it to true. Okay, so sorry, set it to true because we are jumped. Okay, we jump it. Okay, so if and then control s on your keyboard to save these things. Okay, and head back to unity, you will able to see if we press the left mouse button we will jump. Okay, and the player jump animation will play. Okay, and the player jump animation will play. So just wait for that, just wait for that. Player jump animation will be played. Okay, it's just completing domain, completing. Okay, if I hit play, okay, if I hit play, it's completing domain, just wait for bit. So if I press, as you can see, it jumps, but it's never going back to player run or player idle, right? So what we gonna do, we need to set it to false also when we contact with this ground. Okay, contact with this ground, we're gonna set it to false. As you can see is jump to set it to true because we whenever we pressing the left mouse button and we are grounded. Okay, we are setting is jump to true, but we are never setting is jump to false. We need to set it to false when we contact with the ground. Okay, when we contact with the ground, we're gonna set it this one to false, like this. Okay, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna go over to on collision enter 2D function. Over here, as you can see, we are checking. Okay, this function get called whenever something collide. Okay, and then if the game object whatever we collided with, if the game object has tag ground, then we are setting is ground to true. Okay, we also need to set that parameter to false because we are no longer to air. Okay, animator dot set bool, so animator dot set bool and is jump. Okay, is jump to be false, we're gonna set it to be false. Sorry, it's not facing right, it should be false. Sorry. false. Okay. So whenever we just on ground, whenever we collide with ground, we're gonna setting the is jump to false. Okay, control S and head back to Unity. You will able to see that. Okay, you will able to see that whenever we contacting with ground, we are going back to player idle or player run. If we pressing D or A key, we will go over to run state. Okay, if we are not pressing anything like that, it just automatically get to player idle when we hit the ground. Okay, so let's play this. And if you have any query or questions like that, just ask me in comment below. If you didn't understand, I will make a video on that if you didn't. Okay, so if I just press the left mouse button, as you can see it jumps. Whenever he contact with ground, it's going to player idle state, because we are setting is jump to false, because we are contacting with ground, as you can see over here. Okay, and we are setting animator is jump to false. Okay, so that's it what's happening. Okay. Okay, as you can see, now if I run. Okay, as you can see it's great. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna instead of pressing the left mouse button, we're gonna set it to like, if we press the space key. Okay, space key instead of left mouse button. Video left mouse button. Okay, so we gonna set instead of over here. As you can see, if we pressing the left mouse button over here, we will replace this by input dot get key. Okay, get key, and then key code. Okay, key code dot space, means we are pressing the space key. Okay, space key, not the left mouse button. Okay, if we are pressing the space key and if we are grounded, then we are calling the jump function, and we are setting animator dot set goal is jump to true, means we are going to jump animation. And then we are no longer contacting with ground, so we are setting is ground to false. Whenever we collide with ground, we are setting is ground to true, and we are going back to either idle or run. Okay, we are first selecting this is jump parameter to false. Okay, so control S on your keyboard and head back to Unity. So if I press left mouse button, it shouldn't work, and it's definitely shouldn't work. And if we press the space key, it will work like jump. Okay, so wait for that. So uh, if I play this, if I press the space key, it should jump. Okay, as you can see, I am pressing the space key, it's jumping. If I pressing the left mouse button, it's not working, by the way. Okay, so what we gonna do, if we are pressing the left mouse button, we're gonna attack. Okay, we're gonna play the attack animation. Okay, we're gonna play the attack animation whenever we click the left mouse button. Okay, so what we're gonna do, we need to find the first attack animation. Okay, so go head over to sprites. Okay, sprite, and find the attack one. So there is lot of. Okay, I'm going to explain that. Okay, so this is attack 2 and this is attack. Okay, this is attack 1. So just select the first one, attack 1, I guess, sprite sheet. Okay, go over to sprite mode, select to multiple. Okay, pixel per unit to select 16. Okay, oh sorry 16. Okay, 16, and point filter mode to point no filter. Okay, and compression to none. Okay, and then hit apply. Okay, hit apply and head over to sprite editor. So we slice this. Okay, select automatic to grid by cell count and count how many columns and rows it has. It has 4 columns as we can see, 1 2 3 4. Okay, so we're gonna put 4 columns and 1 row. Okay, and then slice. Okay, after that slice and then hit apply. Okay, hit apply. We have to do if filter mode to point now filter, because this is pixel art. Okay, we have to do that, select the point now filter instead of bilinear. Okay, so it's there, it's cut off individually. We're gonna select all of them. Okay, shift, hold down shift and left mouse button. Okay, click the left mouse button and select all of them, drag that to player. Okay, and we going to assets. Okay, assets and then animation and then player animation. Okay, so we going to assets, animation, player animation, select player underscore. We're gonna name the we're gonna name it attack 1. Okay, we're gonna name it attack 1 and then save it. Okay, and then save it. So what we're gonna do, if we go to animator, we can see a new animation state has been added. Okay, has been added. So we only gonna attack whenever we idle or in run state. Okay, in jump state we not gonna go to attack state. Okay, we're gonna only go to whenever it is whenever it's idle or either idle or player run. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna trigger a function. Okay, we're gonna set a trigger parameter. We're gonna call it attack. Okay, we're gonna call it attack 1, as you can say attack 1. Okay, attack 1. So what we're gonna go, we're going to player idle. Okay, right click on player idle and then make transition to attack 1. So we're gonna go to attack. So what we gonna untick the has exit time. Okay, untick the has exit time. We going to instantly to player attack animation. Okay, from idle. Okay, so and transition duration to select 0. Okay, 0 and then select a condition. So which condition, so I'm we going to set a attack. Okay, it will trigger attack, and if this condition runs, so we going to player attack. We also need to go back to player idle state. Okay, player idle state. So what we gonna do, right click on player attack 1 and make transition. Okay, make transition to player idle. Okay, in this parameter we need to has exit time to select 1. Okay, it will play 90% or 100% of player attack animation like this. Okay, if I select the player, okay, attack 1, it will play the whole animation, then we will go to idle state. So that's why we just not unticking the has exit time. We're gonna play the whole animation, then we will go instantly to idle state. But speed should be lesser than zero point 0.1, because this is we are not moving, so movement becomes lesser than 0. Okay, so we going back to player idle state. So that's what's happening. Okay, so what we gonna do, from idle state we are going to attack state. Okay, we also need to go player run. Okay, player run. In player run we gonna not go to player attack state. Okay, if we are running, we gonna not gonna attack. Okay, but we are going to player run state. If we press a key, we are going to instantly run. Okay, instantly run. But we won't go from player run to player stake state. We're gonna only attack if we are idle. Okay, if we are idle, we only gonna attack. And we gonna go to instant if we press any key. Okay, if we press any key, so we going to instantly to run state. Okay, so speed should be greater than 0.1 if we go to run state. Okay, so we need to set those parameter in through script. Okay, we are not going to player run to player attack, but we are player idle to player attack we are going through. Okay, so open up. I'm going to explain bit about that. Okay, when we are attacking, okay, so we're gonna do over here. Okay, so we're gonna check firstly each frame. We're going to update, okay, which runs each frame. So we are checking each frame. If, okay, pass input, okay, if input dot get mouse button down, if it's zero, oh sorry, if it's zero, okay, zero means the left mouse button of your left, okay, left mouse button. So if we are pressing the left mouse button, what we gonna do, we're gonna attack the play, we're gonna play the attack animation debug.log, okay, play, okay, play attack, okay, attack animation, play attack animation. And so we're gonna make a function for that, okay. Then we're gonna call, to make a function first you have to write void, we're gonna call this function attack, okay, attack, okay, attack, and then put those bracket and curly brackets, control X to cut this, okay, and control V paste over here. And then if we pressing the left mouse button, okay, we're gonna call this function, and this function will print out play attack animation message, okay. So what do we're gonna call the attack animation function attack, and then curly brackets and semicolon, okay. So what we going to do in attack function, we going to animator, okay, we will go to animator, we're gonna set trigger, okay, set trigger, what trigger, we set it attack, okay. So I'm going to explain it kind of bit. So firstly, if we are pressing left mouse button, okay, then we are calling the attack function, and attack function will print out this message, okay, play attack animation. After that we are just setting the trigger, okay. So if we go back to oh sorry, we name it wrong, we should name it attack 1, because as you can see we over here set it attack 1, so it should be named as same as it, okay. So we have to do this, so you have to make sure you are writing the correct name, okay, as parameters. So we checked, we to attack 1, so it will play the attack animation, okay. So we need to head back to unity, okay. Just wait, it's completing, okay, completing domain. So if we play, okay, if we play and if we press the left mouse button, it will go to player idle to player attack animation, okay, player idle to player attack animation. As you can see, it's going player idle, we are playing the player idle. If we are pressing the left mouse button, as you can see, play attack animation. So if we are pressing left mouse button over here, then we are calling the attack function. And attack function, firstly we are printing out the message play attack animation, and then we are going to that animator component, okay, this animator component, and then animator component we are setting this one to true, true, or this one to trigger, okay, attack 1. As you can see, we pass the same name, set trigger, okay, as you can see. So we have to do that. I hope you understand it well, okay, understand it well. So this is for this video. In the next video we will add more animations and enemy patrolling behavior, lots of, okay, lots of UI things and lots of about Unity, okay, we will cover that. So if you are new to my channel, just subscribe to my channel to get new videos about game development and series, okay. If you have any question or something, if you haven't understand, okay, yet, so you just have to comment below, I will make on that video, okay, on your topic or whatever, okay, I will answer you, probably gonna answer you. I'm really enjoying making these tutorials. And lastly, thanks for watching this video, okay. Thanks for have a good day or good night, whatever your current time, okay. Thanks for watching.